Hey there, it's Elysha. Welcome back. Today I am talking about those pieces of clothing in your closet that you never wear, because we all have those lovable but unworn items that take up space in our closet, and then they create clutter in our lives, and ultimately they dilute our style. So that's why today I'm talking about why you're not wearing those pieces and what to do to avoid bringing them into your closet in the first place. The lovable but unworn items. Okay, are you ready to see mine? Here it is. This is my, let me hold it up so you can see the whole thing. This is my lovable but totally unworn item that I have in my closet. Looks like me, right? It's got the florals, it's a jumpsuit, so kind of sporty. Totally on paper looks like something I would wear, but I never wear the thing. How many times have you gone shopping and found something that you loved and you're like, I've got to have this, and then you bring it home and you never wear it? That thing you bought, it's just like this jumpsuit, and it doesn't meet our styling non-negotiables. They don't fulfill the job that we need them to do, because our clothes, they have a job to do, and it's not just cover our bodies so that we're not running around naked. Every one of us has an individualized list of expectations that we need our clothing to meet, because this is how we have functional wardrobes. This is how we make the clothes in our closet things that we actually want to wear. What are styling non-negotiables? Well, like I said, it's the job that your clothing needs to do. It's the expectations we place on the garment. So everybody's are different. It's completely personal. What is a styling non-negotiable for you may not be a styling non-negotiable for me. But a really general styling non-negotiable that a lot of women have is related to the weather. If you live in a place that has different seasons, it gets really hot and it gets really cold, then your wardrobe's got to meet the expectations of those seasons. When it's cold outside, you need to keep warm. And when it's warm outside, you don't want to get too hot. I live in New York City, and we definitely have 4 seasons where it gets freezing cold in the winter and crazy hot in the summer. So when it's cold outside, you will not see me in light and wispy pieces of clothing. But in fact, you will not see me in light and wispy pieces of clothing in the summertime either, because that is another one of my styling non-negotiables. I don't do light and wispy. One of the reasons I like to cover up is because I've become incredibly paranoid about the sun. I do not like direct sunlight on me, especially like around this area, because wrinkles. So the tank top, look, see? It's got this tank top light and wispy feature on this jumpsuit. It's not working for me, because I like to cover up in this area because I want to protect myself from the sun. Also, I've become very self-conscious about my body right here, so I don't like to just kind of be super exposed in tank tops. But I'm working on accepting my imperfect body, and that is another video that I'll do at another time. Today I'm talking about the styling non-negotiables, and the next one I want to talk about is activity-based. Now, I live in New York City, as I just mentioned, so I walk a ton. I need to have shoes that can walk a ton. So you don't see me in 3 or 4 or 5, do they do 5-inch stilettos? I don't know, but you certainly won't see me in those, because they are not going to meet my styling non-negotiable for the lifestyle that I live in New York City of walking around all the time. In fact, my entire style is kind of sporty because I am so active. I like to move around a lot, so I want my clothing I want to feel free in my clothes, so like not restricted or claustrophobic and like, you know, can't raise my arms or things like that, or really like bodycon skin tight. totally not my thing, because my styling non-negotiable is that I need to move freely in my clothes. But what about you? What do you need your clothes to do for you? What kind of activities do you do in your day? Do you walk a lot, or do you take cars? I think if I lived in a place where I drove a lot, it would totally change my shoe game, because I'm driving more, so I wouldn't need my shoes to be as comfortable. So when you look at your unlovable but unworn pieces, ask yourself if they're meeting your styling non-negotiables. And if they're not, you probably want to clear them out of your closet, because you won't ever wear them. Now, to avoid bringing these types of pieces back into your closet, so when you're shopping, make sure you're super clear on what your styling non-negotiables are. What are the expectations you have of your clothing? What is the job you need your clothing to do? Like I said, for me, I like to provide some coverage and I like to be comfortable. Think about the job that you need your clothing to do, and then when you're buying something, it will become much easier to determine if it's going to work for your lifestyle, or is it just going to become another one of those lovable but unworn pieces that sit there, they take up space, they create clutter, and they ultimately dilute your style. So tell me in the comments below, what are some of your styling non-negotiables? What are some of the jobs that you need your clothing to do for you so that you have a functional wardrobe? And if you like this video and you found it helpful, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, because I do videos every single week. I'll be back here next week with a brand new one. So I'll see you then. Okay, bye.